Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will see about loop. So let's start the session. So before starting the session, we will discuss that. So loop is one of the most important program in C or any other programming language. To this loop, you can perform so many tasks. Okay. Okay. Let's see loop. So, so loop are mainly three types: for loop, while loop, do while loop. So we generally use this for loop and while loop, but we don't. So we rarely use this do while. But in today's video, we'll mainly focus on the use of for loop and while loop and how to use this loop. Okay, so let's go to our code editor and so here we'll see for while. Okay, mainly see this. So first of all, we will see for loop. Okay, so let's take before using this for loop, I will write some mm, program. Okay, write some print hello hello world. Okay, so and so now the question is, if you want to print this hello world 5 times, how to print this? Either we can copy this and paste 5 times. Okay, that is 1 2 3 4 5 and run the terminal. So so we got our answer 5 times. Hello world is printed out 5 times. But this is very hectic process, and here we are able to see that it is repeated. We are doing the work repeatedly. Okay, so without doing repetition, so we can print out hello world 5 times. So how we can do this? We can do this by for loop. Okay, we can do this by for loop. Okay, for loop. So for loop, inside this we need to write some condition inside this inside this bracket. So first is the initialization. We need to initialize some in variable or something in data type or some card data type. So in initialization, the condition they have updated updation. So let's see how. So so int I first is mm, int initialization in initialization update up condition updation. So we need to write these three uh, parameter inside this. So we need three, okay, three parameter inside this for loop. So let's see, initialization int I is equal to 0 and I is equal to the condition. What will the condition is? Let's say I is smaller than 5. Okay, I plus 2. You have to iterate the value of I. So this for loop will run from 0 to 4. Okay, once it reaches reaches smaller than I smaller than 5, that is 4. Once it hits the 4, okay, after that it won't run, the loop will won't run. So bracket printf which is hello world, set and run. See, we got our answer 5 times. 1 2 3 4 5. Also we will, let's print something different. We'll print the value of I percentage I clear this. save and run. See, the value of I is from 0 to 0 to and once it once the I reaches smaller than 5, it will stop. It's running 1 0 1 2 3 4 5. This is how for loop is used. Next we will see while loop. Okay, so while loop is also the same, similar to for loop, but its syntax is little bit different. For while loop, we need to initialize value of I outside. Int I is equal to 0 while while I is smaller than 5, printf hello hello world. Okay, so we have written our what we want our the desired output. Okay, the desired output, what the desired statement, and we need to update the value of I here itself. I plus plus save, run the code. See, we got our output 5 times, or we will print the value of I, percentage I. Okay, save and run the code. See, it is printing. The value of I has been printed out. 0 1 2 3 4. So this is how this is how we use for loop and while loop. So and we have one more, we have two more keywords we generally use in some cases we use this break and continue keyword. So the break means once you use the break, your whole loop will be stopped. It won't work further. So continue means skip for the next iteration. That means uh, for the for the particular like value of I, that loop will be stopped. Okay, just for the just for the moment, or like just for some particular condition it will be stopped. So in example I will show you like break, how to use break. So let's say break, if you use break here, mm, okay, if you use break here and set, okay, so the answer is 0. Why it is showing the answer is 0? So what we have done is we have printed this I, the value of I. Initially the value of I was 0, so it is come to 0. Now we have used this break statement, so the whole loop will be break, it will stop running. Okay, but if we can even use this in different way. If I is equal to let's say I is equal to 3. Okay, break and set, run. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, we'll use this statement above. Yes, now it will stop. See the condition. Now what is happening inside this while loop? First of all, it is the value of I is 0. Okay, it will check while I, the condition is while I is smaller than 5. So inside this while loop it will check whether the value of I is 3 or not. Okay, the value of I is not 3, so it will keep printing the value of I. Okay, until and unless the value of I is 3, so the loop will be break. Okay, so similarly, so there is one more keyword, that is continue. Break and continue. So one more keyword is, if we use, instead of break, if we use continue. Continue. Okay, so this, the print will, so the loop will skip this I, the value of I, that is 3. The loop will skip the value of I, that is 3. Let's save and run. See. Hmm, let's remove this. We'll use another for loop. For in I is equal to 0, is smaller than 5, I plus plus. Okay, if now we'll use if I is equal to let's say 4, no, it's equal to 3, continue. Okay, print, percentage I, I save. See, so if I is equal to 3, the loop has ignored this value of I, so it is only printing like 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is how we use the uh, this is how we use break and continue. So in this video we have learned how to use for loop and while loop. Also we have seen how to use the uses of like breaks and continue. So in next video we will see, we'll take some uh, questions and problems related to loop, and we'll try to solve those. Okay, so thank you.